Hey, cool power.
Thanks. What's yours? Everyone has one around here.
It'd be easier for me to show you.
Alright, how about we make it more interesting with a duel? Loser has to pay for ice cream.
You don't even know what I can do yet.
It's fine. I'm not worried.
Alright, if you say so.
What just happened?
I went and brought you back. Now you owe me ice cream. Let's go.
Good morning, Greyhounds, and welcome back from spring break. I hope you had a wonderful break and enjoyed some downtime with you and your family and your friends and got to go to the beach and just do things that high school students get to do. So I welcome everyone back. I also want to take this opportunity to welcome our Seminole Connect students back on campus. We got about 35 students that are returning to us that have been home all year. Man, I bet it's a whole different environment being back here on campus, and we're glad to have you. So welcome back. If there's anything we can do, just find any of us, and we will be glad to help you throughout the day today. All right, so we've got a couple announcements that I wanted to share with you this morning. And first things first, just a reminder to all students, we've got a lot of different people. People have had vaccines. We've got people that have already had the virus. But just remember that we're all on campus here together. Some of us have not had it. You've got many adults on campus that have not and are at higher risk and have not had the vaccines yet. So it is our responsibility. It is our requirement, I should say, to maintain and continue to wear the mask at all times. And I want to remind you, those of us that like to wear the mask just a little bit down here, try to breathe a little bit, I understand it, but we've got to keep that mask fully on and fully covering our nose and our mouth at all times. Just do remember that at lunchtime, that is the one time of the day that we encourage you, obviously you have to take it off to eat, but do be reminded that as you walk around the campus during lunch, it's great to get some exercise and to get some movement out there, but your mask has to be on if you're going to be moving around. If you're going to eat, sit down, stay seated, have that mask off for that time frame. Try to be a little bit more distance during those times, and then you can put it back on as soon as you start moving around. Next thing is we've got blood drive that is starting next week. That is on Tuesday and Thursday, the 30th and the 1st. Yes, 2 days of blood drive next week. I want to challenge all of you that are 16 and older to sign up for the blood drive, and let's give back to our community. Let's give back by donating blood and helping those that are in need. Again, that is the Tuesday and Thursday of next week, and registrations start this week, so make sure you get your forms turned in. There are forms that have been emailed out. They're on Skyward Message Center, and then they're also going to be in the hallway by the Student Union all week. Just an update to many of you. You may be thinking, hey, Mr. Rice, I still see you around. Yes, I'm going to be around until the end of, or the beginning of June. We are in the process right now, just to give you an update on the new principal. We're in the process of selecting that person for the role. And the current steps are this week, we're going to be meeting with our stakeholders. We're going to be meeting with teachers, students, non-instructional staff, parents, and our admin team. And we're going to be asking the question, what is it that you would like to see in your next principal? So we'll be asking that this week, and then by the beginning of April, early April, we will have selected that candidate. So coming on around the corner here, but just wanted to give you an update so you knew where we are with that. Hey, Seminole Connect and Save My Seat students, we've got Seminole Connect Jeopardy that Lyman Leadership is going to be hosting. It's a virtual Jeopardy tournament, and join Miss King's WebEx during your lunch at www.scps.webex.com/meet/King. This is the important part. King BZ2. Again, K-I-N-G, B as in baby, Z as in zebra, and the number 2. Again, that's Seminole Connect Jeopardy that's taking place this week. Don't forget seniors. We got a lot of stuff up and coming. Grad Bash, or actually it should be called the Senior Field Trip, which is going to take place during the school day on April 21st. The forms are due this Thursday. If you need to get the form, go on the website. You'll see under the announcement section on the, it's a little bit on the left-hand side, a little bit down on the page, there is a link for you that has the forms. Once you submit the form to Miss Locke, you need to email her the forms, then she will give you the link to pay your portion for the field trip. Again, if you don't get these forms in, then you cannot attend that field trip on April the 21st. Also, seniors, your last day of school, you may have seen it, but I just want to make sure everyone continues to hear it. Your last day of school is May the 10th. Graduation is on the 17th. That gives you one extra week of time off to prepare for graduation. So May 10th is your last day of school. Attention juniors, don't forget that the SAT will be given to you here on campus for free on April 13th, and that date is quickly approaching. If you're interested in some extra help with SAT reading, writing skills, and test preparation, Miss Hoover, one of our great teachers here on campus, is going to be hosting tutoring sessions. They're going to be either face-to-face or on WebEx on the following dates, and the next one is actually this Tuesday from 2:30 to 4:30. Again, that's March 23rd. That's tomorrow from 2:30 to 4:30. She'll have another one next Tuesday, and then another one the following Tuesday, April 6th, and then we got the test on the 13th. So that is my last announcement here for you this morning. However, it's time for that Minute Rice. So here we go. All right, so the challenge or the quote that I want to share with you today as we start the fourth quarter is, many will start fast, few will finish strong. Again, many will start fast, few will finish strong, and that's by Gary Ryan Blair. And you remember a couple weeks back we had a 3-part series, and the first part was talking about start the game, and then the middle of it was play the game, and then finish the game. And this is kind of a continuation of that. And those of you that are athletes, I thought that this was a good quote to think about where we are in the fourth quarter here. You have a full semester of grades that are going to go in and be on your transcript. But I want you to think about this as a race. I want you to think about this whole second semester as a race. And I want you to think about the quote that says, many will start fast, few will finish strong. So I ask you, how are you doing with your academic progress? Do you know where you are in relation to your goals? And I want you to equate this to a race. If you're running a race, do you know where that finish line is? Have you ever thought about your academics as being a race? And so I want you to think about your race towards academic success is like a marathon. It requires you to be patient. I don't want you to look for shortcuts. I don't want you to give up because you're so close. You're close to that finish line. I want you to not put your head down. I want you to focus on finishing that race and finishing it strong. And along the way, I want you to think about, as you're in a race, you have to have workouts that prepare you. And if you think about your workouts and equate that to the academic success, your workouts in a race where you're lifting and building your muscles, on campus here, it's doing your homework. It's asking for tutoring and checking in with your teachers and asking for extra help and supports. It's collaborating and participating fully in the conversations in your classroom. These are the workouts that I'm asking, are you doing those workouts to get you to that finish line? Okay? If so, then I know that you will finish out strong. So ask yourself today, am I running a short little sprint, or am I running a marathon and doing the workouts along the way to keep me going and to help me to be prepared for the end? Seniors, this is it. This is your last quarter of your school year. This is your last quarter of your high school career, your last quarter of school in general. But don't give up now. Don't treat it like a short little race. Think about it as a marathon, and you too will finish. Don't let that senioritis creep in. All right? So let's go back to the quote that we started here. Many will start fast. Few will finish strong. And I challenge you, are you going to be one of those few, or are you going to be the many that don't finish strong? That's your Minute Rice here for this morning. I hope that you all have a wonderful week. I hope you have a wonderful fourth quarter. Let's finish strong as we enter into the last quarter of the school year. That does it for our announcements this morning. I hope that you have a great Greyhound Day.
The Gay Straight Alliance Club is having a t-shirt sale right now, making every shirt $15. Support the Lyman Greyhounds with pride by purchasing a GSA t-shirt. By purchasing a t-shirt, you can help bring awareness not only to the LGBTQ+ community, but to anyone who may need support in and outside of school. This design will be on the front of the shirt. Look around for flyers with this QR code on them so you can purchase your shirt. This sale ends on March 25th, so make sure you order your shirt before it's too late.
We all admire the frontline workers and first responders for their life-saving work. You too can help save a life. The simple act of blood donation takes only about an hour of your time, but it can mean the difference between life and death for patients facing COVID, cancer, surgery, or trauma right now. In fact, every 2 seconds, someone in the U.S. needs blood. Please help a patient in need by making an appointment to donate blood. Go to redcrossblood.org today.